Hello, Mr. Biel again. Hi, I just wanted to give a strategy for solving problems. I thought it would be beneficial to give for parents as well as for students to be able to use independently if they can. But just thought this would be a great tool in terms of solving anything that maybe comes up, maybe conflicts between siblings, or obviously solving problems that come to school. Maybe it's even, as you guys are distance learning, sometimes it could be a problem that arises when you have work put in your lap that you maybe don't understand, or maybe it's tricky to navigate through through the wireless, through internet stuff, or if it's just maybe your student just doesn't want to do anything. So I just thought I would put this on here, and for them as well as for you, and just to be a tool to be able to walk through how to solve a problem, especially if it's in terms of a student being non-compliant. So here we go. We're going to try it. So most our students know this process because they've seen it through some of my instruction in the past. So the first one is say the problem. And we're saying the problem without blame. So sometimes a student runs into a problem and they're frustrated about it, and their natural tendency is to blame someone else for something that they didn't want to do, or something they were frustrated about, like saying, Joey didn't play with me on the playground, and he always tells me to leave him alone. That's a blaming word, using the word, saying something about someone and saying the word always. Or saying, Stephen, you never share your toys with me. Statements like that, always and never, are blaming words, and they don't help us solve the real problem. The real problem has more to do with what I'm wanting. So if it's a toy, maybe I'm saying, I really want the toy, but the problem is someone else is using it. Now, instead of blaming, you're saying someone else, and then that means we have to solve a problem about what's going on inside of us with our feelings. So the first one is say the problem without blaming. So we say the problem. Let's say it is a toy that I want to use, and I'm saying I want to play with this toy dinosaur, but someone else is playing with it. So that's the problem. Now I need to think of solutions. So maybe some solutions could be the parent and child work it out by saying, okay, how about you take turns with your brother or sister, or how about we set a timer and you get to play for a certain amount of time, and that you come up with some solutions about how to share. Or maybe there's another toy you can play with while you wait for your brother, sister, or friend to be done playing with the toy that you want to play with. And then we have to explore consequences. Now again, a consequence isn't a discipline, but it's the result of something that happens. If I have an egg and I drop it, gravity is going to make that thing fall, right? So we explore consequences by saying, what would happen if I picked that solution? So if I pick the solution of playing with another toy while I wait for my friend or brother or sister to get done with the toy I want to play with, I might be disappointed about having to wait. Now, it's not bad to be disappointed, but that might be the consequence of that choice. The other consequence could be, let's say we set a timer. Then I know the consequence might be, well, I have to wait till the timer beeps before I get to play with it. So those are the different consequences for the choices being picked. The last one is picking a solution. So we got to pick one that works for both people. So hopefully, if you do the timer, then maybe your brother or sister or friend will say, okay, I get 5 minutes and I'll play, and then when I'm done, when the 5 minutes goes off, then you get a turn. And so that's kind of the simple way to walk through problem solving steps, STEP, and it's through the second step social skills curriculum. It's a really helpful process for saying the problem without blaming other people, thinking of solutions that are safe and respectful for both people, exploring consequences, what could happen if I pick that, and then pick the best solution, and then make a plan for how you're going to use that. So I hope that's helpful. I hope it can kind of give you a basic way to walk through how to solve problems when conflicts arise between peers or brothers and sisters, or whatever the situation arises. And then this is a great tool for students. You can use this by doing it by yourself, or you can have your mom or dad, aunt and uncle, grandpa, grandma help you solve a problem that you have at home. So any conflicts arise, use the problem solving steps. All right, have a great day.